Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kasia. So in this video I would like to continue a conversation that started after I published my short on monthly rituals and how I change my cards every month, how I do year ahead draw. And you guys got into conversation with me, which I love. So please leave a comment under this video as well, because that really inspires me. And I think a lot of people also get to read comments, and we share our knowledge, right? So what happened? Like, a lot of you started sharing with me what decks do you use? How do you do the year ahead pulls? Some people do it on winter solstice. I will try this month at the end of the month, because I'm a Sagittarius. So at the end of this month, I will try to do it on my birthday and see, like from my birthday to my next birthday. And I thought I'm going to do a monthly year ahead draw on my birthday. And then on winter solstice, I'm going to pull my weaver for the year. And who knows, maybe some other cards, because I always want more, right? But anyway, so in this video I want to share decks maybe that you help me choose, that I want to use for my year ahead spreads this year. And I'm going to show you and share with you what decks I think are great ideas for using for altars and for rituals, all right? So you can help me choose as well. And I really look forward to reading your comments. So please like this video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, and share your comments with me. All the comments are greatly appreciated. All right, so I'm going to share maybe an image of my altar as well, so that you can see what I mean if you haven't seen the short yet. And yeah, I change every month, right? And I consider this to be like a self-care practice or spiritual practice, where this becomes like a mindful act. So I usually clean my altar once a month. I add items that are connected to the cards that I pulled, or that I find like really important for this particular month or energy that the cards are sharing. And I use often sounds. I've got the beautiful Tibetan bowls that can be used for cleansing the energy in the room and on the altar. And of the items, I have those gorgeous chimes, that resonate and can be used. So I create my own sprays with essential oils. So there's always this scent. That's so good. I create some oils. This is a beautiful oil that I made from spikenard and frankincense and rose. I try to use like really good quality oils, because they carry, like higher vibration, pure stuff, good things, good plants. When somebody put an intention into creating a good product, will carry that vibration with itself. So I'm just excited about this. So this year for my altar, I used Oracle of Initiation, I used Circle of Doors Tarot, but this month I changed the Judgment card, and I picked a judgment that I really kind of connected with. And since we're in November, there's a lot of ancestral energy, so I picked Judgment from Julie Kuchia's Ma'at Tarot deck. I used Plants That Heal, mass-produced deck that I really like. And I always use Kim Kran's archetypes, and also I use her alchemy deck, but I only pull 4 cards for each, kind of quarter of the year. So for this year, I'm thinking of picking one chakra card, and it may be a little bit like far-reaching, to work only with one chakra for a year. Obviously, you know, from month to month, this will be affected by what cards I pull as well, how I'm feeling, etc. I never pull these cards as a prediction per se. This is always an invitation to co-create, to work with this archetype. So as well, if I pull like a one chakra card for this whole year, it doesn't mean, oh, I'm going to have a great year when it comes to, let's say, speaking or sharing information, or it will be shitty. It's something that I'm going to pay attention to and maybe work on, empower, you know, take into consideration, balance, align with, etc., etc. So I like you to think about using cards in general as a invitation to being creative, to co-create, not to be stuck with, oh my God, now I'm only going to, you know, I have a death card in January, it's going to be a shitty month. Like, not true. So see how you can co-create, how you can work with the archetype, how can you empower that archetype within yourself. And this is what I would like you to, you know, think of when you do these year ahead spreads. So I'm going to think, pick one of the chakra cards. So this is 8 cards. It's this amazing deck from Herzer, which I love. So I think I'm going to pull this, and I highly recommend working with a type of energy deck that, or like, you know, a deck that you'll really feel drawn to, that has good vibes for you, okay? Because you are going to be pulling these 12 cards for, you know, for each month, and then you're going to be choosing them over the year. So better like the deck that you pick. I think Herzer's decks, this is from Herzer, they carry amazing energy, good vibes, and this is probably what I'm going to be using this year. So one chakra, that's what I would like to pull. And then, of course, I noticed that even though I like, and I have so many different decks, I really like to use a traditional deck for my tarot pull. So sometimes I pull 2 tarot archetypes, but I'm going to be limiting myself this year. So I thought what would look nice would be this archetypal deck from Herzer, which is, focus, hello, which is my baby blue deck. Doesn't have any color, it's just this kind of bluish, grayish, and it's got glitter as well. And I think it's going to look nice with the chakras, and it's not going to, you know, take away from the chakra card, but actually support this energy. So I think for my monthly draws, I'm going to use the traditional tarot of Rider-Waite-Smith this month. So I'm thinking Herzer all the way here, right? So I usually use, as I said, one oracle deck for chakras, one tarot deck to pick, you know, an archetype for a month. Sometimes, and I'll see how I go, you can let me know what would you do. I bought this Golden Wirth tarot. It's by Los Carabio. It comes with this little box. I bought it in a Polish shop, and on these other bags it's got pretend glitter. I love it. It's kitschy and cool. So I thought maybe for each month I'm going to pull a major arcana, and then for each month one card from the whole deck. I might do that, and then I will have the chakra for a year, I will have the majors, and then I will have you know, the tarot with minors as well for each month. So I might do that. I think that's a good idea, because sometimes major arcana gives like a broader perspective, and then when you get another card, it might give you a little bit more insights on what's going on. I always pick a goddess card, or, you know, like a guide. So this year I had, as I said, Oracle of Initiation, but I'm feeling next year a little bit brighter colors, and I think I'm going to use Linda's Hill Red Seeds 3, which has quotations from Marion Woodman, because Linda always has the I am statements, and I'm going to pull 12 of them for each month, I think. Or I'm going to pull 4 goddesses for 3 months, one of them for each, you know, season. So that might be an idea. Let me know what you think about it. Or I'm going to use the European Gods and Goddesses Oracle and Spirits Oracle. I mean, Goddesses and Spirits Oracle, because it's also a great deck. And I have a book, companion book, which is really lovely. I like the images, I like the color scheme, and I think it also will look really nice with the tarot. You know, I'm aesthetic, I'm an artist, so I always look at my altars and I'm thinking, okay, what would look nice? What would go together, right? So for the goddess, which one would you do? The European Goddesses and Spirits Oracle, or Red Seeds Oracle by Linda Hill, which has all these different goddesses in the back. I want a plant as well. So either 12 plants, maybe too much, but I also use plant medicine as in essential oils or as, you know, flower essences. So I thought I might use Soulflowers, Soulflower Plant Spirit Oracle, as a plant for each month, because it's very soothing and I love the artwork. I've got an interview with Lisa, the creator, and I think again, like just similar energy, good vibe, this oracle. Or I might use the oracle, the Ephemera Oracle by Krista, which is also so beautiful, and as well, like really lovely images and lovely vibes. The only thing that I'm kind of a bit more drawn to the Soulflowers is that I also have some Soulflower inspired flower essences. So I might, if I pull a plant that I have the flower essence from, I might use it, you know. So I'm not sure, but one of those two. I think they both amazing. So yeah, one of those. And I like something with the body. So the Anatomy of Healing or the Energy Archaeology Oracle, very cool. So I might pull one of those for the year, just to see how does it correspond with the tarot card, with the chakra card. I pull an archetype. This year I pulled it for each month, and I pulled 4 alchemy cards. The alchemy cards were pulled for each quarter of the year. So, you know, from like, let's say, winter solstice till spring equinox, from spring equinox to summer solstice, and so on, and an archetype for each month. And I actually love working with the archetype for each month. I'm even thinking of creating a reading, archetypal reading for each month of the year for people, and mix it with astrology. So mix it with astrological cycles and how the planets change over the year. I used to do some time ago those readings, and I remember people loved them. It was when I was starting, I was still like writing them down. That's fucked up. I'm going to definitely record a video about it, but I mean, record the video readings. But yeah, I think another deck that's really cool for like altars is the Circle of Doors Tarot as well, because it's got the cool artwork, it's got keywords depending what vibe you're going for. But as you can see, this year I'm going for some high color vibe, you know, like I want some color, I want good energy, I want some blink, and I want some glitter. So I think, yeah, somehow I'm going to stick to this. I was wondering if I should add Aura Soma Tarot, because I work with this system as well. And I'm not a particular fan of the artwork in the tarot deck, but I really like the energy of this deck. I do have some color cards only, which are based on the bottles of Aura Soma. So maybe I will work with it, or maybe I pull an Aura Soma just as a additional energy advice for each month. Or I was also thinking of a Star Child Oracle. So Aura Soma or Star Child, I think that will be also a cool deck to use. And I was supposed to send this deck to Hetien, and then I took it to Thailand and I just fell in love with it. And I'm sorry, Hetien, I'm going to buy it for you, but I'm keeping this one. So yeah, what do you think? Aura Soma, what would you want to see? Aura Soma or Star Child Oracle? As an advice, what would be, you know, like, what would I advise you, like advice for modern mystics, right? The cards for the altar. I would really suggest for you to pick something, first of all, that you really gel with this year, that you vibe with. I think something that you know well would be like one deck. I like to pick the traditional ones. This year I thought, oh, I'm just going to use a strange decks. But no, I missed the traditional one. So one deck is either always Rider-Waite-Smith, Marseille or Thoth. But this year I'm not feeling so much as the greeny Thoth. I'm feeling more like Rider-Waite-Smith, so I'm going to stick to this, and I'm going to pull a major arcana for each month as well. And so yeah, a deck that you know, that you're familiar with, and then you can pick maybe one that's a little bit different, gives you a different angle to look at. And I love it when you pull, for example, 12 cards from Rider-Waite-Smith and you pull 12 cards from the majors. And sometimes it happens that you get Tower and Tower, or Sun and Sun. So this is like a big message then for that particular month. I'm really thinking this year, let me just rephrase, I'm going to use Chakra card, one for each year, one for the year. I'm going to use the whole deck of Baby Blue by Carol Herzer, one card for a month. And I'm going to use the Golden Wirth, one card a month. So this is like a bulk, my basics. I'm going to use most probably the Linda Hill Red Seeds Oracle 3 for each month, Goddess for each month. And I'm going to use, I think, this plant Oracle as a plant or flower for each month, just because I also have the flower essences, but I'm still deciding this one or Ephemera Oracle, which is also amazing. And yeah, if you want to go into like energy healing or some use cards as ritual or healing technique, then I suggest either Aura Soma or Star Child Oracle, and I might use one of those. Oh, and the archetypes, shit. Oh, okay, guys, you will see. Help me, okay? As you can see, I'm a bit like, I want to use every deck I have on this table, but that's not it. So let's see. Okay, thanks for your help. Thanks for the comments, and I speak to you soon. Bye.